Oh, the time has come to create something new, something that all generations can get inspired about, and something that we can all contribute to want to make the future better, not just for ourselves, but for the future generations to come. This is no easy task. This is something that we have to have very important conversations about and really start to scrutinize each other and the things that we are doing in everyday life. Additionally, starting to address the real world problems that are affecting everybody from the working class all the way up to the upper class and the rich people. In that sense, it's time to use technology to start owning our individuality and owning our place in our society, but most importantly, owning our place in our communities. This is very important in that sense. We need to make almost like seals or sigils or badges for people. In that sense, it needs to be a physical entity like a crest or a badge or a patch or something that individuals can wear every single day so that visitors and people who come to your community know what type of individual are based off of what your crest is, your badge or whatever you're wearing uses to kind of indicate what your skill set is and what your capabilities are in your community and what your contribution is to your community. This also segues into moving from your community to a new community so that you have a basis of where you come from and where you're going, so that we can really address problem people in our societies, so that we don't have these people running amok in our society and causing all sorts of problems for not just themselves but other people around them as well. This also is to help safeguard our children from predators and people who just have no regard for the future of our species. And in that sense, this is a very important topic as we come into the new generation and the new way of thinking and doing things, to own our future and take control of our future as the internet generation. We need to stop the old adages that have been allowing corruption and greed to fester and multiply in this generation. And the best tool that we have is the technology and the internet to share ourselves, and in that sense prevent people from being deleted like people have been able to do to others over the last couple thousand years, that people have been scapegoating their problems onto others, and just really using the technology to create better accountability and responsibility amongst our citizens. This is all in the good nature that the spiritual awakening is coming. More people have information and education at their fingertips with the devices nowadays. So we have more people understanding their individual impact and their ability to effect change in this world and upon themselves and others in this society. In that sense, there are very important and very deep dive conversations that need to be happening and will happen over the years. It just takes time. Unfortunately, a lot of people are very impatient, so it's very crucial that we find a way to really elaborate on these things together, but more importantly, allow people to express their opinion and their ideas and get everybody involved and inspired in wanting to create something new. And in that, this is all about creating something new and the time to start working towards a new system, a new society, new communities, and really start to shake things up and create that catalyst for change so that we can inspire everyone to want to do better, not just for themselves, but for their friends, family, loved ones, acquaintances, co-workers, and even strangers around them. And especially for our men amongst men, coming back to that full circle of giving tough love to one another as men did in hunting and war parties, and getting back to healthy masculinity in our societies. Additionally, adding the matriarchy back into the ruling instead of just the patriarchy that it's been for the last, who knows, almost 1,000 years. And it's not hard to see in our history, and really seeing some of the civilizations from the past that were very successful use matriarchy and patriarchy to rule the nations. So coming back to that is very important, and having conversations about that and getting women more involved in our social structures, because they are the most social creatures in our species, and it is folly to exclude them from the ruling conversations that men have forced them out of over the last hundreds of thousands, maybe even thousands of years. Hope you all have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and hope to have more conversations and just kind of share more insight, visionary ideas, and philosophical ways that we can start changing our future. Bye for now.